everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Cole Wolfrun, this is Geralt and Rivia, and we are playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Goose, 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 goose! Sorry, I have to chase the gooses. Geese? Yeah, it's geese. Why did I say gooses? It's definitely geese. Let's go drinking with Vesemir.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Trouble brewing. What's going on?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. We'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go.
Smart.
Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Just this once. Because Geralt, despite saying all the time, I don't get involved in shit, constantly gets involved in everything in the books and show and games.
What happened to the lilies?
Especially in the books.
Took him down. Took him down? To hang a golden sun there now? I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down. Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore? You'll let that pass? I know grief eats at your heart. You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you,
That dude was
do
dirty.
you fear it?
Not really.
If Annie, your child, would have choked on its navel string, you owe your son to my
Let
sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Ooh. Oh, that's a lot.
Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
Not
What the
anymore.
Emperor promise you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Then you're gonna die.
And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Well, then they're gonna die. Hi, boys. Oh, God. Maybe decapitating people wasn't the way to go, Geralt? Because you're gonna scare the shit out of everybody.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
Yeah, Geralt, I know you were trying to save people, but I feel like anyone would be terrified watching
For
you
not getting involved.
decapitate somebody with a
Come on,
single
let's go.
swing of your sword. Like, come on, man. Ah, shh. As Netflix girl say, fuck.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Oh, and in her alternate clothes, because I like them better.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yennefer.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit.
No, it has fucking not.
Good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
I'm not really
Sorry.
coveed in blood. Vesemir
I was
is.
expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Vesemir, go
Don't get
away!
me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
But Vizima.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Wonder who that
Emperor
could...
Emir var Emrys.
Yeah.
Or to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
I suppose we can hear him out.
Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of
Music.
Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vico
I get it.
feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Karamor.
Yeah, Vesemir's like, I'm not getting involved in this shit again.
Thanks for your help,
Well,
Vesemir.
he hasn't really in the
See you
past.
soon.
Now that I think about it, he's
How's your horse? Swift?
not been
Can't
super
complain.
involved.
Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
I do very much enjoy, I see, if it comes to books versus show for The Witcher, I definitely prefer the books. The books are much better. But if it comes to books versus games, I view them as all one continuous story. I know some people don't like to, book purists and all that. I'm gonna be honest, I think the games are better, in my opinion. But because of the books, I am forever Team Yen. And we'll get into that when we get further in, but oh god. Why they have to show this stuff on our thigh?
No. Had a dream about you recently.
Sure did.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
I'm a Witcher, I'm always filthy.
Just the beginning. But then,
But then,
Oh! The hunt! It's the wild hunt! You know, when they talk about the wild hunt in the books, they say they were like skeletal and everything. I did not imagine them looking like Sauron light. But I like it. But I like it more than what I imagined from the books. And I didn't realize it better than fucking Netflix that made it like briefly, which they tried to make it look like the game, and did not. Well, our escort's all dead. Oh, they fixed it. In the original version of the game, Yen would revert to her normal outfit in the sea. No matter what. Cool. This is why it's nice to have spellcasters on your side for stressful situations.
Yennefer, how'd they...
we'll talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Oh, tastefully covering the dingle.
It must suffice.
Thinkemere cares if I'm...
I don't like Geralt with a thick beard.
Gentlemen
I'm
with
sorry.
His Imperial Majesty
Like,
by
I
his
like
full
having a
title or
thick
not
beard
at all.
sometimes, but I like shorter beards on me
Gentlemen will
and
be
clean
seated on the
shaven.
bergère.
I think
The what now?
Geralt is the same. A
In that
long beard just doesn't look good on
chair.
Geralt. A beard looks good on Geralt. A short, trimmed beard, like a well-groomed
Clevin,
beard.
please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
I'm gonna ask something wrong with my beard just because I like the dialogue. I personally, like, Geralt doesn't look bad with this beard. He doesn't. It's a little stick for what I think Geralt would do because Geralt never in the books, Geralt hates having facial hair. And so I think he would try his best to stay clean shaven. And this game does have real-time beard growth, so We're gonna be going taking him to a barber and getting it. Like, I like short beards on me, and I like short beards on Geralt. Unless he's Henry Cavill, then no beard. That man with a beard looks good, but covering up that jawline is a crime. But we're gonna ask him anyway.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
So Nilfgaard doesn't like beards. Got it.
Fine.
Nilfgaard only likes twinks.
Tilt
Shame.
your head back, please. And sit
Even...
still.
Or buff dudes who are clean shaven, I guess. Explains why you don't see many people with beards in Nilfgaard, though.
And prepare to answer some questions.
Oh, okay. I actually really like this character. I know a lot of people
Gentlemen, I am
annoyed
not
him.
certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their
I
throat.
like how they threw shaving cream on and expected it to look like his beard is
Morvran
gone.
Voris,
That's not how it
commander
works.
of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen.
This is where we get to
Sure.
decide what happened in the
Paperwork's gotta be in order.
in The Witcher 2.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed
I
to
am-
recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
See, I thought that this was a cool idea, and I wish they would have done something like this in Veilguard. I like what Veilguard did too with the, but it makes sense because there's no character creation in The Witcher 3, so this is how they had to do it. This is a fun way to do it. I'm a little disappointed that they don't count any fucking decisions you made in The Witcher 1. Like, that annoys the fuck out of me. Because there are things that should matter, like what happened to Princess Ada. Like, she was... In my first playthrough of The Witcher 1, she got married to Radovid, so like... But since I can't play that game right now, I can only play The Witcher 3 current... Well, I can play The Witcher 2, but... On my PS5, I don't have access to The Witcher 1 save files, so... So I'm a little bummed they only take in, decisions from The Witcher 2, and... I'm gonna say this, because I defended Veilguard's decision to do the opposite, where they only took things from Inquisition. And here's the thing. When they only took things from Inquisition, it's because there's not a same protagonist. Oh my god, Brian. Okay. Sorry, my girlfriend was just texting me a few things. My phone was blowing up, and I was like, ah! But, anyway. In Veilguard, it makes sense why only decisions from Inquisition would matter, because it was 10 years after Inquisition, so, like, and it was in another part of the continent. And you were a different protagonist. In this case, I'm a little less okay with omitting the Witcher 1 decisions, because you're playing as the same dude, and it has not been that long. It has been under 5 years, if I remember right, from The Witcher 1 to The Witcher 3. So... Or like under 10 years, I think. But like, I get it. The Witcher 1 didn't have a lot of decisions that affected The Witcher 2 really at all. But The Witcher 2 has some that affect The Witcher 3. And even then, only minusculely. And what I did in The Witcher 2, since you guys didn't go to watch me play Witcher 2, because I was too excited to play this game. Maybe I'll play Witcher 2 eventually on the channel. Maybe when the remaster of The Witcher 1 comes out, I'll play that, and then The Witcher 2. Maybe I'll play The Witcher 2 in preparation for the remaster of The Witcher 1. Or remake. It's not a remaster, it's a remake. And then play the Witcher 1 remake in preparation for The Witcher 4. Anyway. Killed Arian. I spared Arian's life because the kid didn't deserve to die. He was literally just standing up for his mom.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible.
Yeah, there was a dragon throughout
Moving
all
on.
of The Witcher 2.
You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Okay. I in my first playthrough, and I'm going off this on my canon. My first playthrough, I joined Yorveth. However, for the continuity of the game and what I feel like is more canon and what Geralt would do, Geralt would not have betrayed Roche like that, because Roche was always straight up with him. Roche was always a bro. Roche was always, even if Geralt didn't necessarily like him at the time, he always trusted Geralt. And he never went back on his word to Geralt at all. And Geralt's not the type of guy to bail on him. And even though I personally prefer the Yorveth quest line, I think what Geralt would have done is gone with Vernon Roche. So we're going to say this one. And I've done both, and they're both really good.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roche, commander of the Blue Stripes.
A murderer of non-humans.
Yeah, Roche is also a killer
you know
of
this
elves.
gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing also. At this point in time, Geralt and Triss were a thing. Even though I'm definitely Team Yen, during The Witcher 2, Geralt did not have most of his memories of Yen were gone. And while yes, at the end of The Witcher 2, he tells Triss to fuck off, because he remembers everything and knows that Triss basically SA'd him, and tells her, fuck you, I'm going to look for Yen. During the events of The Witcher 2, before the big reveal at the end, and before he gets all his memories back, he would have saved Triss.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Here's the thing. This is one I think Geralt would do both. I think he might let her go in some scenarios. But if you follow the Roche path and you see everything she did to Triss. Honestly, in both paths, really, because you see what... But especially if you see what she did to Saskia, holy shit. But my Geralt didn't see what happened to Saskia. My Geralt didn't even really know much about Saskia, except that she was a rebel queen. I don't think in The Witcher 2, if you side with Roche, I don't think Geralt ever finds out that Saskia is the dragon if you side with Roche. But... Fuck Sheila de Fuck Sheila de Tanserville. Fuck Sheila. I hate her. Worst sorceress. Maybe second worst. Philippa Eilhart's real bad too. But then again, Francesca Findabair did kill a city full of babies. I don't think Sheila or Philippa ever did anything that awful. In the games though. Fuck Sheila. Not literally.
An old acquaintance more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice.
What?
Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
So here's the thing with the killing Letho thing. This is another one I think could go either way. Letho did a lot of fucked up shit, but he's also helped Geralt out a lot. A lot. And with so few witchers left in the world, like, Geralt's not above killing witchers, right? Even though letting Letho go gets you out of, like, the coolest boss fight in the game, Well, not the coolest. The dragon's the coolest. You get to fight Letho a couple times before that. In my world state, Letho's alive.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you
Also,
would answer that question.
Gotta keep the buff boys around.
So Letho's hiding from you.
Oh
Must have
god,
a
I
good
just
reason.
realized. I am if Geralt
Was
of
there a shift
Rivia's...
in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know.
If there was a
where he is.
slider from Geralt of
Wouldn't tell you
Rivia
if
to
I did
Letho of
anyway.
Gullet on the
Blade
buffness
or
side,
no blade to my
I'm like
foot.
right in the middle.
I believe that is all.
Because I'm nowhere near as
Your
buff as
signature,
Letho, but I'm
please,
way
affirming you
bigger
state
than
the whole
Geralt.
truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important
See, Geralt
matter,
looks so much better
but
clean
one
shaven,
that does
man.
not require the general's assistance.
It just does. I feel like for me,
I might have given you
it's
some
either
advice.
or, like it's up to... I mean, they're always up
long,
to preference. I feel like I look good
Good
clean
luck
shaven
with your
or
audience.
full bearded, but I feel like middle, like short beard is the best for me. But if I had to choose between big bushy beard or clean shaven all day. 'Cause, you know, once again, as I said with Henry Cavill,
Feels
you
more
don't
like I'm being
have
readied for a wedding.
a jawline
If
is
that's
sharp.
so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat,
You don't hide the
or
jawline.
possibly a dinner jacket.
And that's the thing.
In point of
Beards
fact,
that are too
the
thick
gentleman will choose
hide the
from these
jawline.
garments.
And that's where you get the joke that, like, oh, beards are makeup for men. My girlfriend actually says that me putting my hair up in a Geralt of Rivia style half ponytail is makeup for me. Because every time I put it up, she's like, hey. But that's why I think if you have a good jawline, like if you don't have a good jawline, I'm not going to shame you at all for growing a big old bushy beard. But that's instantly what I think when I see a guy with a really long, thick beard, or even like just a somewhat thick beard. I'm like, you ain't got no jaw, got it. But, so, like, that's why I don't like having a big bushy beard, because it makes it look like I have no jawline, when in fact, your boy got a jaw. So, short beard, clean shaven. I went on about this way too long. Sorry. Any color as long as it's black. But Geralt looks
Black,
better clean
black,
shaven,
or
period.
black.
Geralt looks so much better clean shaven than he
We
does
do
with a
not
beard.
like garish colors in Nilfgaard.
Or with a
The
short
gentleman will
beard.
tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Which one do I like the best? Okay. I like fancier shit, honestly, when it comes to, like, Ren Fair-esque clothes. Ooh. That's pretty good. I have a vest that looks a lot like that, actually. See, I don't like the gold trim on this one as much. I don't like the design as much. The middle sucks. Fuck the middle one. I do that in Veilguard all the time too. Like I'll press the options button or start button if you're an old man like me to open up like the menu, and I just open up the pause menu, and then I forget. Oh right, I gotta open up the. God, Geralt, you look so dorky in that fucking attire.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Suppose so.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough. When in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough.
Because he's
The
white as
gentleman is
fuck,
to stand
boy.
before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away, I don't remember.
Confirm away.
Geralt knows, I don't.
Please watch.
Yeah, we gotta get Geralt a short beard, like mine.
Leg extended,
Listen, I gotta
Hands
self-insert myself into Geralt
head
somehow.
down, chin to chest.
But I will say Geralt's not a self-insert.
Gentlemen
I'm
will
role-playing
reverse.
this. I was not fucking paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I shouldn't pay attention. Geralt's not a self-insert read. I'm gonna be role-playing this as like how Geralt would do everything, but you know, if I can make him look like me a little bit, we already got similar hair. Mine's just longer and thicker. We got similar hairstyles. We got... I mean, if you made this the Henry Cavill Geralt, we have similar jawlines, similar well, I'm a little bit more buff, but give him a short beard? Short beard, maybe. Or clean shaven. That's it. Once his beard gets too thick, we're going to the barber. I think.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings.
That was a terrible bow, Geralt.
Come with me.
That was fucking terrible, Geralt. But here's the thing, though.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to.
Geralt wouldn't bow, though.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition.
I've
Your
already
Majesty will
changed
suffice.
everything
Spoken
to
loudly, clearly,
Nilfgaardian.
and with respect. Imgrimi et art ketzer. Dijfen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Geralt would never fucking bow to Emir. Ever.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Veljen namen, vatken favort.
Perfect fucking casting, getting Charles Dance, Tywin fucking Lannister to voice Emir. There would no better casting. And Robert Baratheon's actor
So many months
is a voice actor in this game.
court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
You know what they say. Can't teach an old wolf new tricks.
And Emir looks good, much better than he did in fucking Netflix show.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in
Fucking
danger.
portrait of Ciri!
The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Yep.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
How, Emir? That's all
I
he's
haven't
ever
time
been to you.
convince you nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She
She
trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's
I
about
just
making up
noticed the
for all those
golden
lost
lions.
years.
For
I
reasons
just
of
noticed the
state,
lions in the
as always.
background of Sintra.
Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless.
Fucking-
If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Yeah, Geralt would just be like, I need to... But I do love that artwork because Ciri looks so fucking upset. And she's so little there that it's like, Emir might have been there, but I think that portrait was actually... That was probably Calanthe making her stand still for them. Because at that age, she probably... At that point, she would have think that both Emir and her dad were dead after they died on that boat trip. So, that had to be Calanthe being like, stand still, Cirilla! And Ciri's like... She's pouting and shooting daggers at her grandma in that portrait, I'm convinced. But for this dialogue option, he would say only during this period, but also, he just needs information.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
That guy's gonna be pissed at me. The Chamberlain's gonna be not happy with me. God, it's so fun playing The Witcher 3 because I also got all the full series of the books because I've read them all on a Kindle. My mom got me the full, like, she didn't get me, like, the short stories and, like, the single books that aren't connected to the novels. But I got all the novels in a collection, and I'm so happy about that. It's so fun playing a Witcher game, because the first time I played The Witcher 3, I had watched a Let's Play of The Witcher 1, and I'd played The Witcher 2, but I hadn't read the books. The last time I played The Witcher 3, I had just started reading the books for the first time, and I'd only read, I think I'd only finished The Blood of Elves by the time I played the game, the last time I played it. But this time I have read all the books, so this is so much more, like, I'm noticing things I didn't notice before, like how the Portrait of Ciri had the golden lions behind it, the symbol of Sintra. So nice. Oh, I love it so much. I love The Witcher. Witcher's such a good series.
Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck.
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
Probably not, actually.
Please keep close and bother no one. I've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
I don't think he's gonna punish you. I don't think Amir expected me to bow.
What? Do you know who you're talking to?
And see, that's the thing. My first playthrough, I bowed. Okay, yeah, take me to where I'm going. Everything's all nice here. Yeah, I'm a fucking Witcher. Shut up. Fucking Nilfgaardian. Nilfgaardian sounds so German. Like, their language just sounds German as fuck.
The gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes, sir.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild.
Yennefer!
But the
Yay! Oh, she's so pretty.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively
She
smashing.
probably turned so many
Dying to
women
take
gay.
it off.
Then again,
I'd consider
Geralt's
that a
hot as fuck
proposition
too.
under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
I will say the Netflix version of
Now, do you
Yennefer
understand
was
why I'm
definitely like you're never gonna find someone that pulls off this level
Ciri, she's really back. No
for the show
chance he's mistaken.
of like primed and perfect.
Look,
but they did a damn
that's
good
more or
job.
less what she looks like now.
And I actually
Also,
prefer the look
her
of Henry
agents
Cavill's
came.
Geralt to this Geralt,
Our
the
little
game
witch
Geralt.
has
But
grown into a young
like when I read
lady.
the books now, I imagine Henry Cavill.
How about that? She's grown up.
She's
It's
20.
been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
Oh, yeah,
You haven't. Not a bit.
nice save, Geralt.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours.
Very awkward.
But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Amir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick
You
them.
know better than that.
Well, guess you were wrong.
Yen should know better.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Amir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after.
We didn't do shit.
Risk
You.
another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know.
And also your
You
husband.
must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I mean, Geralt would know, kind of. Because Geralt knows a lot about Ciri, but...
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
A lot.
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer...
So that's
not to
one thing
think
the
about,
Netflix show really got wrong, is the way the power is supposed to function.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad.
I mean, not entirely, but...
The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What
Yeah, after you dumped her without a word and took off to find Yen?
There was a magic explosion there recently.
That's how The
Blew
Witcher 2
half a
ends.
forest down.
Geralt gets his
I
memory
believe
back,
this had
looks
something
at
to do with
Triss,
Ciri.
says,
I'll be
if I
in
remember right,
Kedrol.
says
Join me
nothing,
there once you've
and
learned
just
something.
leaves.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
It's a damn good one, Yen.
Let's drop it,
You didn't know.
alright? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Time to get going, I guess.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
See, that's... If this was a,
If you
if
wish to
this
know
was the
what's
book,
happened in the world while
like
you
if this
and
was
Vesemir
put into a
roamed the
book,
wilderness,
they'd
talk
absolutely
to
go
Ambassador
together.
Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me. in
You
one
know
piece.
your man better than that, Yen. You know your
I
man
should be
better than
waiting.
that. Geralt, I don't get it. Geralt, I don't get involved. Rivia. Of Rivia. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm totally not picking out her butt. Ooh! I like the neat little details like that. But yeah, Geralt, I don't get involved. Of Rivia gets involved in every fucking situation he can. Ooh, cavalry boots. Ooh. Letter found in Yennefer's chest. My dear friend, if you're reading this, it means you found the chest I mentioned in my previous letter. You'll be pleased to know its contents belong to you. I spoke to the Emperor regarding... Okay, so... Items! I can't open my inventory yet. Okay. Let's go back to the Chamberlain.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Mm-hmm.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
But Geralt hates that.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
He's wanted that for a long time.
Mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Okay, now we're immediately... level 7. Ah, I can't even... White Tiger of the West armor? What the fuck is this tiger armor? I think I saw someone playing in it on TikTok, and I was like, what the fuck is this stupid look? It's not stupid looking. Acquired level 11. Okay, so we are not going to be able to use that for a while. Sword of 1,000 Flowers, level 11. Nine-tailed Vixen, so okay, that's a katana. Oh, they're really powerful, but I don't think we're going to be using katana blades. Geralt would not really be a katana man. I don't know what that's supposed to... Probably some DLC stuff.
Ready
Okay.
me.
Let's talk to the ambassador.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance.
Well, yeah, because Henselt is dead.
We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king.
Which I helped
Rudderless
kill.
and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few
I helped
lost
Roche kill him.
skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kavir?
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive,
What are we looking
yet
at here?
undecisive. Both sides suffered enormous
We're
losses.
looking at the floor?
Unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
We're looking at the edge of the
Couldn't
table.
you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Nilfgaard and its wars. What's the situation with that one?
How do
Oh my
things
god, the
look
table
in Velen?
disappeared. Glitches.
As bad as ever, perhaps worse.
I thought the complete edition was supposed
This
to be better
land
with
never
glitches.
flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling
This is
fields,
important information,
looting
but the glitch
granaries,
is taking me out of
burning
it.
villages. Famine grips the populace.
That's good.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control.
Yep, true.
We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
And we will not be avoiding the Baron. We will be having a lot of conversation with the Baron. The Baron is also the guy who's voiced by Robert Baratheon. So they got 2 big Game of Thrones alumni in this game.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Robert
Yes.
and
Although everyone knows this
Tywin.
won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the
Racism!
lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
a staple of The Witcher.
Who started the war?
Racism
Who
and
profits from it? Why,
otherism.
it's obvious. Mages,
Let's
elves,
kill
dwarves,
the
in a
other
word,
that we
any
don't
and all
understand.
devils.
Because we're scared.
I've been stationed in Novigrad for
Fucking
13
crazy
years.
people.
First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
It's the latest from Skellige.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did.
True.
And like their forefathers,
they are very Viking.
Each other, pillage.
They're very Viking
attack
and
our
Scottish.
transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing.
Like a combination of.
Skellige has always been a footnote to his.
Weirdly enough.
And so it shall remain.
Weirdly
Sound
enough.
awfully confident.
Similarly to How to Train Your Dragon, they have
lead all the clans.
Scottish Vikings.
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
True.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
I don't want it to. Let's level up. I can put another thing. Where's Quinn? I also found out there's a thing you can do where you can hold R2 and all of the signs will show up, so you can just pick any of them. And I was like, what the fuck? That is such a quality of life improvement.
Northern women mean to me a date once every 3 days.
I don't care about your side quest stuff, Guardian. Fast travel. Yeah, I know. Duchy of Toysant. Suggested level 35. Good Orchard. Novigrad. Skellige. Kaer Morhen. The Duchy of Toysant. Yeah, we're not going there yet.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
And we're gonna go find our daughter. Please say the short beard is back. Not too long. The computer's got some much of something. Oh, look, we're in Berserk. Is there a baby that's gonna fall out of one of those bodies? No, they all look male. Well, that crow is not aged well, graphically. Even though it's a 2022 remaster, it's 2022, 2021. It's still a 2015 game. I mean, it still looks fucking amazing for being one. Oh, we got the Griffin trophy on our belt. Got the short beard. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can do Hearts of Stone now. Rune right. I think Hearts of Stone can encounter this new craftsman will time comes to require thanks to use arcane knowledge to improve your equipment. Blood and wine. Yeah, I know. I have blood and wine. I'm not using it. You know what? We need some fighting this session. What are they? I thought there was a way to... Come on, boy. I thought there was a way to do that. I saw someone on TikTok, I swear I saw someone say you could hold R2 and then you could just cast any of your signs from there. I guess not. I guess I lied to you guys. Well, fiddly fuck. Off-roading! Let's go, Geralt! Oh wait, is there a fast travel sign to pick up here? In this tiny little village that's barely...
Hey, ya!
Hello, young lady. I am marching through your village. Notice board.
Full moon soon. Bar your windows tight.
Whoa!
I don't remember what quest it is, but there's a quest I really... Mila. It's not in this village.
If only I had milk to leave at the doorstep.
I might have to look that up for this quest.
Move it!
Oh, there's a fast travel. Mulbridale. Okay, this game is still really pretty. Like, look at that.
Forces attacked. One from either side. Cavalry swooped in.
So many reused voice actors, it's almost Skyrim level.
Faster.
What's up, fuckers?
Chaplain's praying, can't you see? Do not cast him out, brother.
I mean, whatever. I don't really want to get involved in the religion side, but ooh, things to kill. Ooh, more wild dogs. Ghost him alive. Well, there's more. Okay, fucking around. Let's get some meat. Let's collect all the meat. There's meaty bones. Get the meat off them boys. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. You get to hear about my meaty boys.
Come on, Roach.
All the time. We here at Cold Wolf Industries actually. Drowners.
Show me what you got.
Come on.
Come on, quick, unbind me! Unbind me before the next ones come!
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army done
God, the
exist.
short beard. The short beard looks so
Smashed
good on
into
Geralt.
bits.
Long beard?
Scuttled
No.
off
Short
into the
beard?
woods just before that happened. Join a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. As soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Yeah, all the time.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die.
Normally, I probably would.
I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Help a guy out. I mean, he didn't deserve to die because he didn't want to fight. Like, sometimes people don't want to fight. It's not a bad thing. He wasn't cut out for... He wasn't cut out to be a warrior. That's not a failing. I saw a thing, I don't know what show first, I think it was Doctor Who maybe, and it was like, I did my time, I did my service, you never killed a man. No, don't you say that like it's a bad thing. Killing's never pretty. It's never a good thing. Okay, let's kill these drowners just because I wanna. You guys deserve some combat this episode. We didn't get much, but... Come on, drowny boys!
What now?
And all of you died. Hell yeah. Yep, float in the river, drowners. God, drowners look so fucked up. I was playing, like, when I was watching the Netflix show, not with my girlfriend the first time, but I watched it with a friend the first time I watched it. At least season 1. And we kept playing a game of figure out what creature it is. And it was the end, and it was like when he attacked, like all the little creatures ran out and we were like, are those ghouls? Are they neckers? Like, what are they supposed to be? Bodlets? The Netflix show did not do a good job of, like, telling us what the creatures were supposed to be. Okay, we're heading into town here. Go to the inn at the crossroads.
I'll not give her up. Not on me life.
Guide wanted, yeah. A plea found Philip rather than very, yeah. Missing Nickel until this one. Anyone who finds him everywhere. Cool.
So I'll slaughter her myself. Hide her corpse.
Yeah, let's do this, and then we'll end the episode, I think.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
Oh, great. Assholes.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Haven't finished my drink.
Haven't finished my drink yet.
Innkeep, vodka.
Fuckers.
Who's this?
Why would you shave your mustache if your beard's that thick?
Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
Why would you look at somebody that looks like Geralt does? I'm a witcher.
I'm a
and
witcher.
say shit like that.
Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got 1 prick though, in case you're wondering about that too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot.
Wow.
Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him.
True.
If you want a rest, come with me. I've a bench you can use.
Thanks, buddy.
I step in the hut, and there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty.
Oh, and then that guy.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's
Why do you
business.
people shave your mustaches?
Stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
What do you know about Hendrik?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
That's fucked up.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Well, everyone, with that, I can't save my game. I mean, I'm gonna. Can't stop me. We're gonna save our game. And then with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. If you haven't already and you enjoy RPG content, Witcher, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, I'm going to have more down the line soon, maybe even some Elder Scrolls, some Divinity. A lot of TTRPGs coming your way in 2025, so that'll be fun. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you'd like to do a little more than subscribe, I am officially part of YouTube's partner program, so you can drop memberships down. So if you're interested in that, why not become a member? You get early access to videos and a couple emojis. That's all I've got so far, but I'll get some more perks going in the future. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.